Hey there, beautiful souls. This is Hanneke from Twin Soul Alchemy. Welcome back to the channel about navigating the twin flame journey. I hope you're doing well today. As always, I'm excited to dive into another topic that holds so much significance in our lives. So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and let's talk about the magic of twin flames and the art of authentic communication and vulnerability. You know, in the journey of twin flames, communication plays a vital role. It's not just about talking, it's about expressing ourselves authentically from the deepest corners of our hearts. It's about creating a space where both souls can truly connect on a profound level. You might have already experienced that you can communicate one thing, or your twin flame can communicate one thing, but the energy says something completely different. And that's really confusing, and it might also feel unsafe. So let's explore some key aspects of practicing authentic communication and vulnerability. The first step is to express emotions, fears, and desires authentically. It requires us to be fully present and aware of our own emotions. So take a moment to reflect on how you're feeling, what you're truly longing for, and what scares you the most. You might discover that this alone is already enough. Just to reflect yourself on how you're feeling and completely accept it. A lot of times, it's not even necessary to communicate this. Even though you can give yourself permission to communicate, you might experience that your twin flame just responds to your energy. So this is a way to open up a channel for deep understanding and growth within ourselves, and your twin flame grows with you, even without expressing it in words. And that's what makes this connection different from other types of relationships, where we do have to express all these words. This being said, I do want to emphasize that building trust is crucial in any relationship, and vulnerability is the key to unlocking that trust. So, by being open and honest, we create an environment where trust can flourish. Sharing our deepest fears and desires without judgment or criticism nurtures a sense of safety and understanding between two souls. So, as I see it, the first step is to be truly honest with yourself. That way, you create the energy field to which your twin flame responds. And the next step is to be vulnerable and talk about this. That way, the energy field and the mental field, or what you're talking about, are aligned, and that feels safe. So, honest communication for growth and understanding is all about having those heart to heart conversations, even when they feel uncomfortable. It's about expressing our thoughts, listening actively, and seeking to understand rather than simply reacting. Because when we respond, we're addressing the situation in the here and now, rather than being driven by unconscious triggers from our past, from our childhood wounds. And that is challenging in the twin flame connection, because they are our mirror and they are here to learn us where are our traumas, which patterns did we develop as child to cope with circumstances that weren't ideal. So you can see how important honest communication is in this connection. Now, how can we apply these principles in our connection? Let me share a few practical tips. First, create a sacred space where you can have open and honest conversations without distractions. Set aside time to connect deeply, leaving behind all the noise of the outside world. That is, in theory, what you can do. I've experienced this to be less formal. If you take time to be alone, spend time alone, then it will happen naturally. Secondly, it is important to actively listen. Be fully present when your twin flame is sharing their thoughts and emotions. It might not happen often. Give them your undivided attention when it happens. Show empathy and validate their feelings if it is authentic. Because if it's not authentic and you're triggered, then they will, of course, immediately know. And if you get triggered, it is better to respectfully withdraw yourself from the conversation, from the connection. Just take some time to be with yourself, to listen to the trigger, to what is happening inside of you. That way, you won't react from a childhood trauma. Active listening is, of course, a two-way street, so you can encourage them to actively listen to you as well. And lastly, embrace vulnerability and encourage your twin flame to do the same. Because vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a strength. It allows us to forge a genuine connection and to grow together and to experience a love that transcends all boundaries. Without vulnerability, that is not possible. And there you have it. A glimpse into the power of authentic communication and vulnerability in the twin flame journey. Remember, it is all about responding to the present moment, expressing ourselves honestly, and building trust through openness. To me, it's all about being authentic, honest with yourself, carrying this in your energy field, and then also adjusting your communication to what is in the field. Thanks for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more twin flame content. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments and maybe they will be answered in the next video. Until next time, keep embracing your journey with love, compassion, and authenticity. Stay blessed.